So for you, you have your day job where you are working to improve the lives of people in our community, and then you have your side hustle. How do you, which is about, I guess, empowering people in their fashion sense. How do you find the balance between the two, or does it just feel like you're working 24/7?
To be honest, I don't know what balance is. I think I shared a tweet or something. I'm like, oh goodness, I feel like I'm working 24/7. But I'm always driven by, like, I know that there's always going to be a sacrifice and there isn't a clear-cut way of balancing things. But I liked what you said about a rhythm, because I feel like I've got a rhythm. I've got, doing the work, but also being able to do things on the side and having some family time. So it's a rhythm that constantly changes for me. And so the one thing that I'm guided by is knowing what my moral purpose is that to really kind of leave some positive change, whatever that looks like. And so it doesn't really feel like I'm working 24/7. There isn't any balance, but there's rhythm. So I take that as, I hope people can learn that it's whatever rhythm that you have and it works for you, go for it. So that's why I would describe it. I don't really have a balance, but I have rhythm.
And so tell us about the Samoan Professional Women's Network.
Oh yes, Taemā Tilafaigā. It started as I think about a couple of years ago, and it was just bringing Samoan women together. We didn't want to come across as separatists, but I think there's a power in ethnic specific initiatives, and this was like we could conduct ourselves the Samoan way, the Samoan woman way, and feel comfortable. So I brought together about 40 or so women from across the sector. It wasn't just public, it was private, the art sector, sport sector, film and TV, just to share Talanoa and experiences. And the beauty of that is that we've created a collective where we can come together and give some feedback on what people are working on. So I've seen, Utu, Rosemary go into leadership roles, and she's been able to share that learning experience. We've seen Yoka bring in, who works at the Auckland Art Gallery, bring in more Pacific representation in the art space. So it's learning from each other's experiences, but being guided by Samoan values and principles of really supporting each other, but also protecting each other's work. So shout out to all of you out there, Taemā Tilafaigā.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. When are you going to open a Wellington
chapter? I know,
chapter?
Everyone's asking me, but I'm like, oh, maybe Tupe can start it.
Next project. So for you, what is the ultimate goal in your policy work, in your fashion, and in your community advocacy?
Yeah, my ultimate goal is that I can walk away and like the community are thriving for policy that it's just the norm to include Pacific voices at the table. And for fashion, just to always be creative, like just to continue being creative. Like I want to be out of a job, to be honest. I want to be for the public sector that we all can just walk away. And it's just the norm. It's just the norm is all our voices are at the table, and we experience, and policy is written for everyone. And for the community is that they're thriving on their own. We have a lack of, I guess I don't want to say there are communities out there that have been able to sustain themselves, but a lot of the times it takes a lot of work to sustain an initiative long term. So to be able to provide them with the tools and the skills to be able to be sustainable and enduring in their initiative is an ultimate goal. And then for fashion, I guess, like we've done a couple of runways, so it'll be cool to see what, a world, I guess a larger stage, maybe New York Fashion Week, but who knows, we'll see.
Oh, awesome. Sounds like there are really big things to come.
Yeah, thank you.